I think it's time to drive the Atrai. I think it's finally time to show you guys my forever guy. So let's go. Go take a look. Go outside and just go have fun with it. Everybody, come meet. Good morning, Tiki fam. It's Tiki Bunny on a gorgeous, almost summer day here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And I think it's the perfect time to go out for a drive and take a look at the Daihatsu Atrai. All right, so first things first. It's a very sunny day, so apologies for that. But let's go on a quick drive, set it up somewhere nice, and then let's walk around the van that has captivated me since I started importing. Like, this thing is truly special. So take a seat. We're gonna enjoy this. Alright, we found a wonderful shady spot. So let's just do a quick walkthrough around this wonderful van. Just to kind of show you guys the exterior and just enjoy it for what it is. So is it perfect? No, there's a couple of dents. You can see this big one right here. Nice little crease in there. There's another one over here by the license plate holder. And then one, two little more tiny ones right here. But apart from that, for 100,000 kilometers, this thing is in spectacular shape. Like, spectacular, and I'm thrilled with it. So let's talk a little bit more about what makes this van my grail. So a little bit of backstory here. When I first started importing, I wanted a K-truck. Like most people, I just wanted something small, something fun, and something cool to just enjoy. But the more I looked at stuff, you know, for sale at auction, the more I realized that these kind of K-vans were just it. They're small, they're fun, they've got features on features on features, and they've got this. How can you not want that on a vehicle? Let's be honest. And I mean, teal is very obviously my favorite color. And the fact that this one is two-tone, the correct number of tones, it just spoke to me. And seeing this, you know, for sale, that was at the time too high of a price, I just realized, like, hey, I desperately want one of these. You know, I want it to be the best spec possible that I can get for me. Now, this isn't for everybody. This is just my personal spec because this is my personal vehicle. But I wanted it to be the two-tone teal, the cosmic roof. I wanted it to be manual transmission. I wanted it to be four-wheel drive, and I wanted the yellow fog lights because everything about that looked awesome. And it just speaks to me in just so many weird, quirky ways. And it's really difficult to explain, like, why you want a tiny van with a maximum speed of like 68 miles an hour over, I don't know, a Skyline, over a Chaser, over a Land Cruiser, or a Jimny, or a Copen, or a Honda Beat. But there are a great many number of reasons that I want this. Let's start showing you guys them. So first, by far, is the exterior. This is my favorite color of teal. It's two tones. It's kind of got a grayish teal on the bottom. It just looks great. Like, I know these are hubcaps, I do, but they look fine. But this is original. Like, everything about this van is original. It came like this. Maybe not the California mirrors, but these were just icing on the cake. But just the way this thing looks, its presence, like, How can you not love this face? I mean, really. Look at this guy. And it's not just the exterior that's nice. Look at the interior. Look at this. I mean, the first thing you're going to notice, obviously, is these Daihatsu branded doilies that completely cover the seats. I mean, not only do they protect the seats, but they look super cool in their lace, which is dope. And then you've got these seats. These are, you know, fairly firm, but they're very comfortable to drive in. And you can see in the stitching, there's a lot of different color in there, despite the fact that from here they look gray. We've got zebra splashed Atrai floor mats, our 5-speed manual transmission. Now this guy is coming out, but it does currently have a radio CD player with a mini disc in there, and it looks cool with the teal buttons too. This one has air conditioning, both the econ mode and the full AC. It's got the push button 4-wheel drive, rear defrost, rear wipers. This guy right here is for the under seat heater for your backseat passenger comfort. And yeah, this thing's got 110,000 kilometers on it. Over here, we've got our selector for our high, neutral, and low 4-wheel drive. So that, in and of itself, is awesome. And I haven't even gotten to the better parts yet. Back seats on a single slider. So you can get right in here. And you've got cup holders for my favorite Rabico poppy scented air fresheners in here, which are available in my store just in case. You've got a little gear cubby over here for whatever you need. Very unusually shaped one, but it's there. You've got curtain racks around the entire back of the van, so that if you want to get a little privacy, if you want to protect yourself from the sun, these guys pop right off and then slide right down into place. And then up here in the back, we've got two rarities. We've got a rear-mounted speaker holder and a rear-mounted air conditioning control unit. So if you want a little bit of extra air coming back here for your passengers, which you absolutely do, especially on a day like today, this is what it's all about. And you can see that I've got a very large 2-kid stroller back here, and there's room to spare. Like, there is an impossible amount of room. But we've also got this nifty matching floor mat in the back. Very, very cool. And, all right, it's time to talk about it. The twin cosmic roof. This right here is the feature that has absolutely sold me on a great number of K-vans. So not only is 2/3 of this entire roof glass, it's also on a power switch. Sunroof pops up. And the entirety of it opens like that. So suddenly, you don't just have a nice sunroof to look out of. You've got essentially a convertible van. And like, this is no joke. You can fit a good 2-3 people through the sheer size of this thing. It's truly, truly cool. And from the passenger's view down here, you are straight vibing. Like, if you just want to chill out in here, doors open, and just have a picnic. I mean, the seats drop down into the floor. And if you pull this little latch right here, you can slide these guys down into the floor if I took the headrest off. So you've got an impossible amount of room back here, and you can comfortably sleep one. There's no way around that. But 2, maybe. And not only that, but they're also adjustable. So if you've got some tall passengers, if you've got some short passengers, this will go where you need to go, which is great. But yeah, that is the long and short of what makes this vehicle so impossibly cool. Sliding door, cosmic roof, 4-wheel drive, manual transmission, California mirrors, yellow fog lights, turbocharged engine. And of course, I'm not gonna just talk about the turbo. We can show off this lovely little engine. I mean, for having 110,000 kilometers on it, it is impossibly clean. And of course, it was freshly tuned up before leaving Japan. So this one should continue to tick for a good gosh darn long time. And of course, we got the timing belt done too, to make sure that this is as done as possible and make this so cool. And one of the things that I do love about this is that it does feature all of the original stickers that were on it. This says something about caution, children aboard, and I fit my car seats back there all the time. I have 2 kiddos, and they love riding in this thing. It's got the parking pass from its neighborhood in Osaka. And of course, I have to shout out Car Deal Page for making all these wonderful exports happen. And of course, HKS Shuzuka headquarters. So let's take a look at the cargo room, because there is a lot of it. And now I'm gonna slide my butt back in here so you can see how much room there actually is. So not bad, not bad at all. So if these seats were folded flat, I would be more than comfortable enough to sit down or to lay down back here. And I'm 6 feet tall, and this would be ideal for doing a little bit of camping, especially when you lay back and that is your view from your campsite. So very cool. We got the curtains back here still, so no matter what, even across the tailgate. So if you want to camp in relative peace and quiet, comfort and privacy, you absolutely can. Or if you just want the sun to not bother you so much in the morning, it's right here available for you. This is our backup camera, which looks very strange until you understand how it works. There we go. So in the mirror here, you can see right here is the reflection of the curb. So in Japanese parking, you want to get as close to that curb as possible, and that will show you exactly where it is within an inch, which is a very, very cool feature. There are some mysteries, and if you've purchased a Japanese vehicle in the past, you know that they have histories. They have modifications, they have bits of Japanese life that just exist. And in this case, I've got this. I have no idea what this is. It says solar powered safety detector with a sense and a mute button. Can't tell you exactly what that's for, but it also comes with a solar power cell of some kind from National Sun Cream use. Not at all familiar with why there's a solar panel in there or what this guy is. But they're there, and it's a part of the van's legacy, and I don't want to take them off. But at the same time, I really want to know why they're there. So honestly, some of these mods and some of this wiring might be related to this guy. Now, I found this janky little box. It is Daihatsu branded, in the glove box. Nothing on the auction said anything about this, but it does still function as a power locking unit. I really wish I could connect it to my keychain or something, because it is really cool and it still works, but it's kind of busted. So maybe I can have somebody 3D print a new housing for this. That'd be really cool. But the other thing that it does is if it unlocks and I don't do anything to it, it'll relock itself in 15 seconds, which pretty darn cool. Also of note, power windows all the way around. And even though this actually has 4 switches, this one is a poverty switch. So that one doesn't actually do anything, it's just there. You've got your door lock, or you've got your window lock, and then 3 switches, because ironically the sliding door is the one that is powered, and this one just has the classic pop out. So there you go. So yeah, all things considered, this is just cool. Is it fast? No. No, it is not. It is very much not fast. But it is turbocharged, so you can hear that whine when you're going highway speeds and whatnot. And it will do highway speeds, you know, with not much complaint. Not even high revs. It's like 4,500, $5,000 when I hit 70. But like, it's just cool. Like everything about this is just geeky, weird, nerdy, cool, and I just love it. Like, again, I could buy a fast car. I could buy a 4-door Skyline, so I've got back seats for the kiddos, and you know, can haul a load of groceries and whatnot. But this just speaks to me. It's wonderfully utilitarian while having a style unto itself that's just unlike almost everything we've ever seen in the United States. So I think ultimately that's what it kind of boils down to, is that it's just wildly individualistic, I guess. That it has everything I could ask for in a vehicle. It's fun to drive. Manual is still challenging to me, I'm not gonna lie. It's been a while since I've driven a manual transmission, so I'm kind of getting back used to it. Not since our pink Honda Beat. But it's not high revving. I mean, redline is still 7K, which is impressive for a van. But I mean, what speaks to you guys about the vehicles that you love the most? Like, is it because it's quick, comfortable, great on road trips? Is it because the color was great? I don't know. Like, everyone's always got their own reasons for saying, like, yes, this is my vehicle. And it's really hard to pin down why I love this one so much. But honestly, the color, the features, this guy, I can't get enough of this. Like, am I going to use this? Am I going to drive with this open all the time? Absolutely not. Like, once it hits 90 here in Wisconsin, it's air conditioning season for the foreseeable. But for a couple of weeks in the spring and fall, this thing's going to be awesome. And to those who know a little bit more about Wisconsin, kind of Wisconsin's version. I'm from Massachusetts originally, so Cape Cod is the vacation destination. Here in Wisconsin, we also have a peninsula called Door County, surrounded by Lake Michigan, and it would be a wonderful time to take a leisurely kind of drive up to the tip of the Door County Peninsula, just through winding country roads. Maybe even get this on the ferry and ship it out to Washington Island. I just think it's an extraordinarily picturesque vehicle, and being able to do little road trips around the area, I think would just be magical. To be able to drive through forested roads with the top open, to be able to camp on an island with few people around, and just have a blast with it. So I guess it's just a really good all-rounder. Is it great at being fast? No. Will it do highway speeds? Yes, it absolutely will. Does it seat the kids in the car seats in the back? Yes, with room to spare. And the windows are huge, so they get to see everything all the time. Turn off the tablets and just enjoy the road. So I guess part of the reason that I love this so much is that it's aspirational, because it tells me that I can do more things. I can drive stick. I can go on weekend trips and not be held back by the race of society, and just focus on bills and work and all that stuff. Like this vehicle is an escape to me, and I think it has the promise of being even more of one. So there's a little bit of my video essay as to why I love this Daihatsu Atrai. Limitless possibility, endless character, great color, and this. Did I mention the cosmic roof? Because it's great. Oh, and again, I'm 6 feet. I fit in this thing perfectly fine with a ton of headroom. There we go. So really, why do we love this van? Why is this thing so cool and speaks to me? Well, it's the same reason that I think a lot of you are out there watching, and a lot of you, like Japanese vehicles and JDM stuff in general. It's because it brings us joy. It makes us happy. Again, it's not a Lamborghini, but I'll tell you this right now, it's going to attract a lot more attention than a Lamborghini at Cars and Coffee. And driving this vehicle makes me smile. Like, seeing people's reaction to this thing makes me smile. It's unexpected. It's fun. It's cool. And I think a good number of us like to live our lives in exactly that way. Just living for joy and having a lot of fun with the pieces of life that we're allowed to have fun with. And we all need cars, in America. So why not make those cars fun and joyful and just an experience to drive and own? and just to bring other people happiness as you're driving by. Because I'll tell you this, the more I drive this, the more people just look and smile and are just thrilled to see it, are just so happy. So there you go. This is a 1994 Daihatsu Atrai Liberno Turbo, and it's the vehicle that I want to keep forever. All right, I'll stop talking. Thanks everyone for being here. Thanks everyone for watching the videos and supporting what we do here at Tiki Bunny Imports. I appreciate you. Thanks for subscribing. Liking, the comments are wonderful. But I will talk to you on the next one with a little bit more updates on where are they now and some stuff coming down the pipeline. So stay tuned, more stuff on the way. Thanks everyone.